Hello again, Nick Felice here with Latrobe Community Revitalization Program. Thanks for joining me. Quick updates on things. Community meeting. We held our meeting in early April. We had about 35 people there. Councilman Jerry Baldineri was there, as well as Councilwomen Julie Beesey and Tricia Cravener, as well as Chief Boomar and his lovely assistant, if I might say, Beth Straka. It was a great meeting. We had about 35 people there. We discussed the issues and how to implement the Neighborhood Watch program that we've been discussing over the last couple months, as well as in the newspaper. We have a follow-up meeting scheduled for May 19th at 6:30 p.m. at Council Chambers in City Hall. That's another Monday evening. That particular meeting will be dedicated to splitting out those individuals and hopefully some new individuals into the zones that we've been discussing. As we see this playing out, we will have 6 zones as depicted by the police department throughout the city. Some match the ward numbers, some do not. Goal being to situate individuals within that zone to do the watch. And we need to lay them out on maps, we need to get addresses and work from there. So that Monday night will be very important in doing those things, as well as getting zone captains put in place. Several individuals from the meeting have indicated they're willing to do that, which is terrific. We need that kind of leadership on the local level to make this a success. So again, I would encourage you, May 19th, 6:30 p.m., Council Chambers, City Hall, for our next Neighborhood Watch meeting. And let your friends know, and we'll make the city safer. Moving forward, again, it's been a rough winter. We've been trying to coordinate with our helpers at Adelphoi USA, Adelphoi Village out there toward Joio's, as well as Hope Center and Union Mission guys in getting together and doing some cleanups around the city. If your group or church would like to help us out, please get in touch with me here at the LCRP office, 724-805-0112, and let me know how you guys can help, and gals for that matter. There's places all over the city for pickup. There's branches and trash. I mean, we've made some headway in that area, and those groups I mentioned have been doing that. But always the need exists to do those types of things. So we have a need at all points in time, I can say. Moving ahead, we have a chamber mixer coming up for more of the business-oriented individuals on Wednesday, May 21st coming up. It'll be in this building, the Quattrini Rafferty building, in the first floor hall. We will be presenting information about the Neighborhood Assistance Program, which is a tax credit program that would be beneficial to businesses in the Latrobe and greater Latrobe area who have a high state tax liability. They have an opportunity through this program to donate the money to our organization so we can complete community projects, remove blight, real estate redevelopment, those types of things, and receive a 55 to 85% tax credit off of that gift. Also, pending an accountant's opinion, which I'm not an accountant, but a lot of businesses have taken advantage of this donation on their federal taxes as a deduction. It's an excellent opportunity to keep those dollars that would usually go to Harrisburg here in Latrobe so that we can make a difference. Again, blight removal, taking down old houses, greening areas. We've done several of those projects over time. We're looking at a corner lot here in town where we really want to do some special things for the community. That takes money, and this is an opportunity for a local business, perhaps Latrobe Steel or Carclo, or some of our local banks, to maybe pitch in a significant dollar amount, get a benefit from it, as well as effect change in their community. So we'll be discussing that. Also, as part of our chamber mixer, this organization, Latrobe TV, that you're watching me on right now, will be there. Several individuals from that group will be making presentations to individuals there, the business people, talk about how Latrobe TV can help them out. We're looking at a new business model to help with funding this organization, Latrobe TV and GLCN, to make sure that you will continue to exist. And to help local businesses, there may be the option of doing banner ads and local videos, sort of like commercials you'd see on regular TV, that would be available on this website. So they will be speaking to that, to hopefully maybe 50 or 60 individuals that evening, while we're enjoying a little bit of wine, maybe a little bit of craft beer, and talking about the good things that are going on here in Latrobe and wanting to build upon that. So if you're a business person watching this, I would encourage you to reach out to me at 724-805-0112, or plan on attending that evening. Again, Wednesday, May 21st, 5:30, Quattrini Rafferty Building at the corner of Main and Ligonier, right across from the Art Center. Hope to see you there. As we move forward, several facade projects are going on right now. The most notable one is the old Troutman's Building at the corner of Weldon and Ligonier. 911 Ligonier is the actual address, if anyone ever took notice. We're doing a new paint job, and we'll be erecting some awnings on the building. It's really looking spiffy. The guys at J.J. Brown are doing a terrific job. The type of building that it is, you can see it's more of an accent painting than a total broad brush, although the side facing the alley will likely get a broad brush painting. It really spruces up the property, and those are the kinds of buildings we really like to work with, because you can have such a huge impact by virtue of the fact that it's a huge building. So we're really pleased. I expect that to be done probably before the end of May. So next time you're coming up Ligonier Street, take a glance to your left there, and you'll see the great work that's being done there. Also, right up the street on Ligonier at 905, it's a building that has been rehabilitated by the owner. It's going to host his granddaughter's business called Francesca's Cakery. Some work has been completed already. There's been a new window installed, removal of an exterior door that really wasn't necessary, and the installation of a new retail door as well. We're hopeful to work with them. They've done some temporary fixes, but we want to work with them long term to perhaps get some tile placed on the outside, as well as a cleaning of the exposed side. When the Grub and Pub burned down, obviously those two buildings to either side now have the side walls exposed, which probably were never meant to see the light of day, truth be told. But we're working with the owner to try and get those cleaned up as well. So great projects that we have going. We have several other business and property owners in town that we're speaking with, and will likely over the next couple months be coming up with new information and new details as to how those facades are going to look. New businesses. We have 3 new businesses in town. Always good news. On Main Street at 215, we have Nupp Scholfeld, should I say, Country Cottage. Collectibles, furniture, and antiques. Great ladies. I met them. It's a daughter and mother who've gone into business together. They've taken space in what had been, years past, I was told it had been a funeral home in that building. I'm not knowing the name of that off the top of my head, but it is a space where Wilson's Gold Exchange had been. Again, it's a 215 Main. Stop in and see them. We're going to hopefully do a grand opening with them sometime soon, and they've already contacted me saying they want to become involved with LCRP and our Merchants Committee. We're glad to have them. Another business I'd mentioned, Francesca's Cakery. Francesca's Cakery is also going to be an Italian deli. They're going to sell sandwiches, lunch meat out of there. It's sort of a small operation. The building's not very big, but there'll be places to sit. Again, Francesca and her mother Lisa we'll be pulling that together here in the next few weeks, so keep an eye on that. You can come downtown for lunch, sample what they have. The cakery side is because she's been making delicious wedding cakes, 3-stack, 4-stack, however that may be, those specialty cakes for several years now, and Francesca's very good at that. She has a spot on Facebook. If you look up, I believe it's Francesca's Cakery, check out her Facebook page. She has oodles of pictures on a lot of the work that she's done. So she'll be doing that baking out of there as well. So again, we welcome them downtown. And another business called SSM Industries. It's their administrative location. They are in the corner of the Troutman's Building, the one we just happen to be working on right now at 911 Ligonier. They are a mechanical contracting firm. I've not had a chance to meet the individuals yet, but I'm going to try and make an effort here in the next few weeks to get down and meet the principals and welcome them to the neighborhood as well. As I've mentioned in the past, if you are aware of office or retail space here in the downtown, or in the city for that matter, I'll do what I can to help where I can. Please make me aware of it. Give me the building specs and information so that we can share it. Quite often we have individuals like the ones just mentioned, entrepreneurs that have a need for space, and we want to help that situation out. So again, number here is 724 805-0112. And my email is revive, R-E-V-I-V-E, .latrobe, .nickfelice, NICKFELICE, @gmail.com. So that's how you can get a hold of me to share that information or ideas for things that we have. I can't say too much right now, but I'm thinking we probably have a pretty significant fundraiser coming up here that's going to raise some dollars for a downtown site, as well as help out our promotions committee. I'll give you more on that next month. As always, if you have any financial desire or support that you can throw our way, you have my contact information. I thank you so much. Have a great spring, and I'll talk to you next month.